Okay, so what we're going to look at today are some issues that you might see if you're hot desking with a different machine. You'll all be mapped into various network resources, and on your desktop machine or the machine you regularly use, they'll appear by default. But if you log on to another university PC, not all of these drives will appear by default, and you'll need to map them in. It's a one-time only process, but one that you have to apply each time you use a different machine. So the tool we're using is Windows Explorer. Just to make sure we're using the right application, that's Windows Explorer, the one with the little file icon, not Internet Explorer. So I'll open Windows Explorer. This is my machine, so you can see here the network drives that I have mapped in. There's our shared directory, and this is my personal Z drive. Your personal Z drive will appear on all of the machines that you log on to. But if you've mapped the shared directory in or another networked resource, that won't appear when you initially log on to a new machine. Now, the tricky bit is that you need to know the name and the location of the file that you want to log in, that you want to map into your Windows Explorer. So on your machine, your regular machine, you need to make a note of what that drive and server is. In this case, it's the CDC server and the CDC repository. And if you're wondering why we've not changed that to RIE, everybody would have to remap it. It's just one of those things that's buried so deep in the IT environment that sometimes it's just not worth the bother. So to walk you through the process, first of all, I'm going to disconnect this drive so it'll disappear from my machine. Windows Explorer's disappeared, so we'll open that back up again. And you can see it's disappeared. This would be as if I was using a strange machine. So let's drag this window up so that you can see the top of the screen here. So here we are. When I click onto my computer, I can see my local drive and the shared, my personal Z drive. Now the tool I need to map the network drive in, the CDC shared directory, is up here on the menu strip, Map Network Drive. Click on that once to open it. It's going to suggest a drive letter to me. You can pick anything you like, but I suggest you pick something in the middle of the alphabet. You certainly shouldn't use Z because that's what CICT will map your personal drive to. And I'd stay away from the ones at the front of the alphabet because that's what USB memory sticks and such will map into. So I always pick something in the middle of the alphabet. Make sure this box here, Reconnect at Logon, is selected. And there's a clue to the syntax you need to use here. There's two backslashes and the server name, and then a backslash and the share. So I'm going to put the two backslashes in. CDC server, that's the name of our departmental server. And then another backslash and the name of the file that I'm mapping into, or the directory I'm mapping into. Get that right. It doesn't matter whether you put this in upper or lowercase. The system just will ignore the case of it. And if I drag this window down just a tad, you can see there's a finish button there. Click the finish button and the system will go away. Provided I've put that in correctly, it will appear under my computer. There it is, the CDC repository, and there's all of the directories in it. And as I say, that's a one-time only operation. Each time you use a machine that you've not previously used, if you log onto the same machine again, the CDC shared directory will be there. I'm David Price of Research, Innovation and Enterprise, External Project Assurance. Thanks for watching our video. Do let us know what you think of this video, good or bad, and don't forget to check out our other online videos.